So good evening friends. Today I am going to start a new topic of medical lab technology, MLT, and the name of the topic is full automatic analyzer. Okay, and it is a very interesting topic. At the end of this video, we will be able to ask everything about full auto analyzer. So let me start now. So first we have to know what is a full automatic analyzer and how it is designed. So what is a full automatic analyzer? A full automatic analyzer is a computerized laboratory instrument designed to automate testing. Actually in market we get two type of analyzer. One is semi-automatic analyzer and other is automatic analyzer. And the automatic analyzer is also known as full auto biochemistry analyzer, and it is a complete computerized automatic instrument which is designed only for automated testing, because it automatically performs biochemistry test on patient samples through a systematic process. In fully automatic analyzer, we have to just place the sample in the analyzer, and everything after that is up to testing and providing result in the screen, the machine does for us. So it automatically performs any biochemical test on patient sample, that is the sample which is collected from the patient through a systematic process, and it performs automatically. We have to remember it. Just we have to place the sample in the machine and everything will be done automatically. Okay, now how the system works inside the analyzer. The system works by mixing reagent with the sample. So when we put the sample in the machine, the system will mix the reagent inside the machine and then it will incubate them. Different sample needs different incubation temperature. So this system, it automatically incubate them, and then it will do the chemical reactions automatically. Everything will be done automatically here, and then it will provide result on the screen accurately. Okay, so the main focus of the main thing in a fully automatic biochemistry analyzer is we have to just provide the sample to the machine, and it do this, and then the system will mix the reagent, incubate them, measure the chemical reaction, and provide us the result automatically. Okay, now we will go to the next slide. Now we have to know the principle of biochemistry analyzer. The biochemistry analyzer works on the principle of Beer-Lambert's law. It also works on the principle of Beer-Lambert's law. Okay, and the Beer-Lambert's law states that the absorbance of light, that is, it is denoted by A, is directly proportional to the concentration of the colored solution. As you can see that this is the colored solution. So it is directly proportional to the concentration of the colored solution. You can see how much the solution will be colored, that much concentration it will give. And it's also proportional to the path length, that is the distance traveled by the light. We all know that light always travels a distance, and according to Beer-Lambert's law, the absorbance of light is directly proportional to the concentration of the color solution and the distance the light traveled in its path. Okay, so it is very easy. If anyone asks you which principle or which law does a full automatic analyzer works, you can directly say them it is Beer-Lambert's law, and you have to say that according to Beer-Lambert's law, the absorbance of light is directly proportional to the concentration of the colored solution, and it's also proportional to the path length. Okay. So I will now go to the key parts of the analyzer. So biochemistry, auto analyzer, that is automatic analyzer, consists of a sample tray. You all know that the sample tray holds the patient sample securely during the testing process. As we know that we need tray in everyday life to hold something, so a biochemistry analyzer holds the patient sample securely during the testing process. And then the second part of the analyzer, it has a reagent tray. So from the name itself, we can conclude that the reagent will hold the reagents which are needed in the analyzer. So we can say that it safely stores the various chemical reagent needed for the test. Here, the third key part of the analyzer is a probe, and probe is a instrument in a biochemistry autoanalyzer which helps us to precisely aspirate the required amount of sample and the reagent. Aspirate means it helps to suck in the sample and the reagent. The fourth key part is incubator. As we know that the incubator helps us to maintain the exact temperature of different kind of test performed in the laboratory, so it measures. So here it is also written that it maintains the exact required temperature for reaction to occur. Okay. Now we need a photometer in a fully automatic analyzer, which helps us to accurately measure the absorbance of light passing through it. It helps us to measure the absorbance of light passing through it. And lastly, we need a screen or a computer which controls all operation, calculates and print the final result. Without a computer, we cannot see the result, or we cannot calculate the operations which are needed. And we also use the computer in a biochemistry analyzer to input the instruction which we need to give to a biochemistry analyzer, so it can be helpful or very easy for us to analyze the results. So we need a computer in our day-to-day life, and it is very much essential component in a fully automatic analyzer. Okay, now I will go to the next slide. So here are some advantages of biochemistry analyzer. Okay, so a biochemistry analyzer helps to provide exceptionally high accuracy and precision in result. It also helps in fast processing of many samples. Without a fully automatic analyzer, we cannot process many samples at a time. Means it helps us to perform result of many samples. Means we can get result of many samples in very little amount of time. The biochemistry analyzer also helps in significantly less manual errors during operation. Okay, means it because as it is fully automatic, so there is a low chance of manual error, means human errors or manual errors which sometimes happen during a test or reaction or anything. It also helps us to perform automatic calculations of complex biochemical data, and it is also time saving, and it is very much helpful for hospital and clinical laboratories, as it helps to get many results, many patient results in a very small amount of time. So it is very much time saving to us. Limitations and disadvantage. If there is advantage in something, we can say that there is disadvantage also. So the most disadvantage of semi-automatic, the fully automatic analyzer is it incurs high cost of installation, investment and everything. It requires a high maintenance and strict regular maintenance to perform its operation optimally. Okay, then the system absolutely needs a stable electricity supply to prevent interruption, and it also requires highly trained operator to run and troubleshoot the instrument effectively. Okay, so these are the advantages and disadvantages of biochemistry analyzer. I think you can now yes and you have got confidence about what is a fully automatic analyzer and how it is used in the laboratory and how it helps us in our day-to-day life, because fully automatic analyzer can perform many tests, many sample test in minute times, because it is fully automatic and we have to just place the sample in it and it will give result in milliseconds. Okay, in minutes, it gives result in minutes, and it is very much helpful in our daily life. Please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you, friends.